my name is Claudine, and my mom is Darlene, and she has Parkinson's. I'm just helping her out a little bit today. She said that she was, couldn't think of anything to talk about, and she wanted me to introduce myself because we have a few new subscribers. So, for those of you who are long time, well known subscribers, hello again. I'm Claudine. I'm the caregiver of my mom, Darlene, and my dad, Bill. And we do okay. I mean, she needs some care for sure. It's getting more and more, but she's very independent usually. We do pretty good with her. Like, she does pretty good, is what I'm saying. But I'm here for the things that she needs other than that, you know. Some of her decision making capabilities are a struggle for the two of us sometimes, because it's hard sometimes to be a caregiver for someone that used to be completely independent and used to make all her own decisions and made accurate, educated decisions, and was my role model to look up to. Sometimes it's hard to see her now making sort of impulsive decisions, maybe. But with Parkinson's, that's one of the things that I've heard. And it's one of the things that we know actually to be true is with levodopa. The more of those little yellow pills that you have in your system, the more dopamine that builds up, makes you feel like like less inhibitions. And that's definitely, I see it definitely with mom. We always joke, like, don't make me password your Amazon account, but that's never going to happen. But no, there's some things that we've tried. We certainly have tried so many different things to give her more freedom because she wants the freedom. She needs the freedom. She doesn't like being dependent, like not on me, not on anybody. I mean, I understand that. So I try really hard to not make her feel like bad when she needs things from me. Like, I don't want to make her feel like it's an inconvenience. You know what I mean? But sometimes I need to try and prioritize the things that need done. And sometimes things that we disagree, you know, if I prioritize something over something else that she feels should be, you know, prioritized first, you know, we sometimes have discussions about that. And, oh, hi, Mary Jane. It's a pretty kitty. That's a nice butt shot of you. Oops. Yeah, so anyway, just as the caregiver, I just wanted to sort of share a different perspective on it. I just had some quiet time in my room right now, so I thought I would just come in here and hold the video camera. That's why it's so shaky. I'm very sorry about that. We're doing good here. We've got this nice bungalow. It's all on one level, but there's 2 stairs to come into the house. And we've got a ramp that goes from like down the 2 stairs, but mom can't do the ramp on her own because it is quite steep, definitely quite steep. So I will reverse her, like back her down the ramp or push her forwards up the ramp to get back in. So, but once she's out of the house, like in the summertime, she'll have her scooter, and that'll be really great for her. She can drive her scooter because it's more of just a 2 hands, you know, like aim where you want to go type thing. But the joystick on the automatic wheelchair proved to be quite difficult because she was having trouble. Like with Parkinson's, your brain can tell your foot to take a step forward, and your foot will just, no, I'm not moving, I'm not taking that step. But I think it's sort of the same with your hands, because her brain would tell her hand, because I said, if you're ever in a situation where you need to stop quickly, just let go of the joystick and you will stop. But if her hand doesn't let go when her brain tells it to, she actually drove it like right into a cupboard and was still going forward and pushing, and got her foot stuck in between the cabinet and like the thing that holds your feet. We just have folded up on it right now, so it's sort of like a metal piece. And she crushed her foot pretty good, and I thought, oh man, she's got neuropathy, and that's a whole other thing. But it's actually even a worse problem because we have to go and get it x-rayed at that point in time, because what if it's broken and she won't be able to feel it anyway, you know what I mean? She can't feel the extent of the injury, you know, so we had to get it checked on anyway. So that was a fun trip down to the ER the other night, and just an evening in the ER. It's always fun to people watch down there too. You see some interesting characters just while you're waiting, you know. Not that we love the ER or anything. Oh, I realized I just have an urn in the background here. This is my golden retriever that I used to have. His name was Goofy, but he's passed on now. But I just brought him, actually unpacked one of my last boxes, and he was in it. So I brought out the urn and put it there next to my salt lamp. But off topic, but that's me. I'm a little bit scatterbrained. Like, I'm not a perfect caregiver. Like, I'll tell you, I have my own problems, and I'm trying to keep it all straight, be as organized as I can. But, I don't have medical training or anything, but I've certainly learned a lot as we're going along here. Like, definitely learned a lot about a lot of different things. So I find that probably benefits mom and dad now, because I have a bit of an educated guess on certain things anyway. But I help mom as much as she can. We're going to return we're hoping to return it. She damaged the arm, like at the foam piece coming around one of the corners, because we have sort of tall, narrow doorways in our house. So she tore some of the foam off of this arm piece on the travel buggy, the power wheelchair. So we called the travel buggy company, and for like $40, they shipped us out a new replacement arm, and it's just 2 screws on the bottom. So I just swapped that out today, because the replacement arm came today. So we'll see on Monday when I can talk to the manager and see how it goes, if they're willing to take it back. We've only had it for 3 weeks. So I'm wondering what their return policy. Obviously, they're not going to take it back if it's damaged, but I fixed the part that's damaged, so I'll give it a good clean, and I just don't understand why they wouldn't take it back. So fingers crossed. But that was sort of one of the most recent impulsive decisions, but like big impulsive decisions, I would think. But you're just so desperate to find anything that will give you that freedom, that independence, basically, right? And she wanted the independence, but she's actually still hurting herself, like we've gone back to the manual chair, and she's very afraid of getting her fingers caught in the wheel, like as she's going around. So she ends up like grabbing the walls and pulling herself down the hallway, and grabbing different pieces of furniture and whatnot and trying to pull herself along. But she's making this like jerking motion, and that makes her hips sore again. So I said, we're doing Voltaren every night and some muscle and back pills, and hopefully she can do it. You know what I mean? Like, be okay with it. But I said, we've got to get you some gloves and get you turning the wheels of the wheelchair. You push forward with it, and you're going to it's going to give you upper body strength, is what I said, because then you'll get strong up top, because you'll just push. And if it's a productive push, but again, like, if anybody out there has any suggestions on someone with neuropathy in her hand, she can't feel if she's gripping the wheelchair or not. So how is she supposed to have a good grip with her hand and push the wheel forward to operate a manual wheelchair? I don't know. It's difficult, and we could use some pointers on that. She could use some pointers on that. Is it even possible? Is there something else that we could try? I don't know. She wants to be able to get around in the house, and that's, it shouldn't be too much to ask for, really. So we're making do. She's making do with the manual wheelchair right now, and hopefully we can get some money back on the other one and get something else. Or maybe get some good gloves that are really just like grippy or something for the wheels, so she could push herself more easily around the house. But anyway, that's an update from me. So I'm the daughter of Darlene McFate with Parkinson's, and she gets so much love and support from this channel, and I just want to thank you all, because the time that she spent, she gets up in the morning, she reads through her comments, she replies to all the comments, and it really means a lot to her. Like, your comments, she's very touched by so many of you saying the nice things, and a lot of you have had great suggestions, and she really does gather a lot of strength from this channel. So I want to just thank you all for your kind words and comments, and for subscribing, and for watching my mom every day as she shares her life with Parkinson's with you. Anyway, y'all have a great day.